that's not a listening room. We have 2 official starting songs. Sun is shining, and I can feel it on my face now. Sun is shining, shining, and I can feel it on my face. I ain't in no hurry now, I ain't caught up in that race. Not in that race now. Every morning, I put on my walking shoes. Every morning, I put on my walking shoes. I head out up the highway any way that I might choose. I open up my window now and I take a look around. Pick out some direction and put my feet flat on the ground. I got 2 rules that I live by, and that's how I get things done. I always take the road less traveled. I always walk, I don't ever run. I don't ever run now. Well, I open up my window now and I take a look around. Pick out some direction, put my fat feet on the ground. 'Cause I got 2 rules that I live by, and that's how I get things done. I always take the road less traveled. I always walk, I don't ever run. I don't ever run now. Got them easy walking. Got them easy walking blues now. Easy walking. Got them easy walking blues. You know I just head out up the highway any way that I might choose. Any way I choose now. walking blue. Thanks, y'all.
Solar Fusion, live here in the studio, Tim and Alex. And before I let Kirk take away all the important questions, when y'all play in listening rooms or places where you play a song and then people might ask you some questions, is the first question always about the bass?
The first, the second, the third.
Because I'm the one here in the studio with the headphones on, and y'all we've seen you play before. You've been here in the studio with us before, but the very first thing I heard in my headphones was Jaco Pastorius playing bass. I don't know what pickups, what strings, what amplifier, but whatever the sound is, it sounds just like Weather Report.
There you go.
Okay, so I've said my bit. I'm going to walk over and fix that microphone.
We'll take
Kurt.
it.
So, Alex, as long as we're on this bass, I'm impressed because there are no frets.
Yep.
Yeah,
Do you have little dots on the secret side or anything?
there's dots on the
Secret dots.
side, yeah.
Nice though, but it's and so you're able to do that cool slide thing.
Yeah.
Now, your bass, what type of bass is that?
So this is it's made by a company called They're out in California. They're in California, and this is their saber bass, like a lightsaber. I think it's supposed to be.
Nice.
It has an optical pickup system instead of a magnetic pickup.
So all
system.
those little buttons do something.
Well, these are just.
Oh, for show.
I don't know
Tim.
what half of them do, but it's
One
volume
works.
and tone.
Well, they're
Yeah.
very cool. And Tim, you're playing a Breedlove guitar.
Correct.
And those folks are in Oregon, I think, or they used to be.
They are still. This is not from Oregon. I could not afford an American-made guitar, so Breedlove has. They make somewhere in Asia. They make guitars to their specs, and then they bring them in. So where this guitar was about a third of what an Oregon Breedlove would have cost.
A lot of manufacturers are doing that. Bourgeois is doing it now with the Eastman line, and terrific instruments coming.
So
out of
what
there.
is that guitar made of?
This one, actually, I don't know. And
Cardboard.
I thought you were going to say carbon.
Press board, yeah. I'm not actually sure. I kind of fell in love with the look of it, and I have another Breedlove at home that I want to say has a maple top, but I can't remember offhand. But this one is some kind of laminate, I'm sure. But I don't know. It's just got a nice feel, and
It sounds great.
it
sounds
comes
great.
across nice, and and the necks on the Breedloves are slightly more electric feeling, so they're thinner kind of and easier to play. I got big enough hands, but at the same time they're kind of stubby and lazy. So,
Mine too.
Everybody, we are here with Tim Kohler and Alex Goodell and SolarFusion.com. If you want to look them up, they've got a lot of good things going on, but you don't need to go anywhere but right here because we have another song coming up next.
all righty, we'll give you our opening song for when we're not playing at a festival.
Uh-oh.
This is a listening room. This is actually this song. This song predates Solar Fusion. When I first met Alex, we were on a different project of someone else's, and I had been writing some stuff. And I've been writing forever, but I was finally dipping my toe into the water of open mics and that kind of thing. And this was the one song that kind of got reactions wherever I was going. And when Alex and I decided to put together, we had a trio originally with drums. And this was on our first recording. We did a complete recording with drums. And the weird thing is, this song was the only song we recorded on the album that was just the two of us. And it kind of laid the foundation for what this became. It was, I don't know, it was just that kind of song that didn't need drums. Plus, our drummer got to go, whenever we played it, he got to go to the bar. And so he requested it once a set. This is called Imagine Yourself. last few days have been such a beautiful blur. Kind of days where I don't worry about anything at all. Where I refuse to read directions that I've been given. Yeah, I refuse to follow any signs at all. And I let the chips fall where they are most willing. And I won't answer no one's call. Not no one's call. And if I said the wind was whispering in my ear, would you know what I mean? If I told you I heard words that were unspoken each and every time that I dream. If I told you that I could sum all this up in just 3 chords and a song, sing it for you right here and right now, would you join me in the chorus? We could sing it all night long. It's an infinite refrain. It's got no final bounds now. And it goes like this. Imagine yourself in the right here and now. It's exactly where you'll be. If you're thinking it's too easy, you're thinking way too hard, you gotta let it be. And imagine yourself. Imagine yourself. Well, I could be a sailor or a pirate now, but you'd find me lost at sea. 'Cause as for sails and ships, you know, well, I haven't got a clue. These 6 strings on my 7 seas, the only ship a pirate like me is ever gonna need. And this journey started back, oh, when I was young, and it may never end, not while there's still one more song to be sung. And it goes like this. Imagine yourself in the right here and now. That's exactly where you'll be now. If you're thinking it's too easy, you're thinking way too hard, you gotta let it be. And imagine yourself. Imagine yourself. Thank y'all.
How is that the song that you open listening rooms with? And what I mean by that is, what is it that you want people to know about you before you even start the show in that song?
Here's the way I see it. I feel like it's a timeline thing. I feel like it was one of the first, nothing else from that first CD survived. And so it's kind of like, in my head, it's like, this is what the genesis of it. You know what I mean? This is the thing that starts it. And for a listening room especially, I feel like it's a listening song. And we were at a thing recently where they said, don't in order to be a better performer, walk out and don't say anything to your audience and just play.
I believe that.
And we've been doing that. It actually works. I see so many people come out and they sit down and they go, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah, and that works. Whatever works for them. But this seems to work if we just. It depends on the room, But if it's that kind of room where they are there to hear, then I just think that's a thing. Plus, it's a timeline thing for me. I don't know, Alex. What do you?
I agree.
Hey, Alex, you got to swing that microphone around.
I agree.
So, you play that song to the listening room. What do you want them to take away from it?
Well, the song is basically what I believe the song is saying is that you can be anything you want, but you just got to imagine it. It's up to you. It's your life, and what you need to make it up as you go along. That's what I'm trying to say. Really, is there's nothing holding you back but you, if that's the case.
That is the story of my life.
Well, I'm personally enjoying the ride on this particular pirate ship. Can you play us another song?
We can. We have. I think this whole list. The last time we were here, I don't think anything on this list we played the last time. So there's a couple of new songs. That one in particular is a very old song. Matter of fact, there's a line in there that says, if I could sum this up with 3 chords in a song. Mm-hmm. I wrote most of the song riding back and forth from Wilmington to Greenville. I used to go to an open mic once a month in Greenville, and the open mic was called 3 chords in a song.
Perfect.
And so it stuck in my head, and I wrote the whole song on the way home. And I have phone videos of my dashboard and me just singing. None of the lyrics except for 3 chords in a song made it into the original, into the final version. But so this is a brand new song. This is only the second time we've ever played it, and this is a song called 10 Ton Stone. 2, 3, 4. Crazy old daydreams that float on down the slipstreams and get caught in the ether like a deer in the high beams, while the ghosts they wander and the skeletons they ponder how to get out of this house that they have built upon your dreams. They built upon your dreams. Now you know the rain comes down like thunder, kind you can't get out from under. It never leaves you soaking wet, but you were never really dry. How far have you traveled just to watch this thing unravel? Too far, I would bet now, just to leave it all behind. It's like a 10-ton stone that you way outgrown, and you were never meant to hold it for so long. So just let it go now. Let it go. Back and forth you roll that stone, and it never seems to stop. It falls back to the bottom every time you've reached the top. How do you keep on going when you don't seem to be winning? You drop that weight and you don't look back. There's no need to start at the beginning. with a 10-ton stone that you've way outgrown. And you were never meant to hold it for so long. Oh, so just let it go now. Oh, the past can be unwilling, and the future so unfulfilling. The present's just like a tiny spark that only needs a light. So gather all your matches and light anything that catches, till the darkness recedes and all your troubles are out of sight. From a 10-ton stone that you've way outgrown, and you were never meant to hold it for so long. I'll let it go now. All you gotta do is let it go now. Thank you.
More Solar Fusion live here in the studio.
Tim, you said that was a recent song. Are you?
Brand new, yeah.
You never
Am
know.
I okay?
Sounded like you played that,
Sounded
especially that little duet thing you were doing together. It's, you know,
We've worked on
You
it a
got
lot. Most times now, if it was up to me, I'd probably play it out, in its infancy. But we work on it a lot, like things like that especially. We work on them a lot, and until we get them right, we don't, But that's the second time we've played it, and that's brand new. That's maybe only 4 weeks old,
excellent.
something like that.
So, is this a prolific time for your songwriting, or how's it going for you?
I think it is actually. I've been getting a lot of help from the muse, and a lot of it is just trying to spend a lot of time just trying to put myself in the spot that I can tune the radio dial in. But yeah, it seems to be. We've been working on a new project, and I don't know. We right now we got about 17 new songs that we haven't recorded yet, and we're trying to work out. We're actually trying to figure out how to get a new recording done. And anybody that's listening, we're looking for a producer. So
the you're likely to use a studio down in Wilmington or somewhere else, do you think?
We recorded a few songs at Hourglass Studios in Wilmington, but we're kind of open to anything. We've actually been traveling a lot. We've been playing a lot of gigs up around here. We've played at Centerfest in Durham, and
Yeah.
That's right.
so we're not adverse to traveling.
we're also in the middle of trying to find another place to live. Alex works about an hour from Wilmington each way, and so it's
a lot
starting
of
to be a
commuting.
drag.
Yeah.
So we're trying to move. So we'd be about an hour closer to here, but I don't know. It all depends. We had started. We got about halfway through this project that we started, and then we went to Surfa this year, and learned a whole bunch of stuff, and decided that we're doing it. We're going about it all wrong. So we pumped the brakes on it, and now we've got about 6 songs recorded, but we're rethinking everything. The songs are still good. There's nothing wrong with the songs or the recordings. Trent is awesome down in Wilmington, but we just want to come at it from a different angle. And like I said, we learned a bunch of things that we hadn't known, and so we're trying to apply what we've learned. And,
So you mentioned being interested in a producer. What would a producer bring to your project that you don't have already?
I think the songs are good, and what I think a producer would help us do is make them good for radio. We can record ourselves and sound exactly like we sound right now. But there's a difference between that and what can get played on the radio. I mean, obviously, we could pay somebody to play the stuff on the radio, but after we're done paying them, if the songs aren't repeat play worthy, then you know, that's what we're looking for. I mean, and I think a lot of the songs we have right now are repeat play worthy. We just have to put them in the right form, get them in the right front of the right ears, and you know, it's kind of.
Well, everybody, we're going to talk a little bit more about this project after we round the bend here, but we are approaching the top of the hour. We are WHUP LP Hillsboro. The show is Pass the Hat. We're here every Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Live music, 6:30 to 7:30. We're enjoying our time with Solar Fusion tremendously, and we are so fortunate, Bob, to have an Hour 2 sponsor that Alex will be now demonstrating for us.
That's right, and that is the crinkling sound you've been hearing during the show, because we have chocolate over here too. But yes, support for this second hour of Pass the Hat is sweetly provided by Matthews Chocolates, 104 North Churton Street, Hillsboro, North Carolina, the finest in chocolate and chocolate accessories for all of your chocolate needs. And let's face it,
We all have chocolate needs.
Every guest on Pass the Hat gets a gift of chocolate from Matthews. We don't know what's in the box, but we know that it's pretty daggum fantastic. And y'all, Matthew has amazing gelato. He's got a pumpkin latte that has the whole town abuzz. You know, most places when they make their pumpkin spice lattes, it's just cinnamon and allspice, and there's actually no pumpkin in it. Matt actually purees pumpkin, so it is a pumpkin latte.
You just said the magic
It's
word
like a
for
smoothie.
a baseball player. I'm telling you.
Coffee
what we're doing
pumpkin
tomorrow.
smoothie.
I know exactly what we're doing tomorrow.
I went over to pick up your box of chocolate today, and I had to wait for 35 minutes because he was making all of the pumpkin lattes.
Oh wow! Well, I got to tell you, last time we were here was right around this time last year,
Yep.
and it was right around my birthday. So we had spent the weekend here. We stayed in the Colonial Inn.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to Matthews after we ate all the chocolate that night. we went to Matthews the next day. They had, and I don't know if they have them all the time, but they had them then with chocolate-covered potato sticks.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
yes.
He does make those often.
They were
God.
there when I was in the shop a couple of hours ago.
I think we went home with a half a pound, and I should have bought 5.
They are.
They're so good. They're my second favorite thing.
They are not driving down the road snacks because
No.
they're messy. They're dropping
Yes.
pieces everywhere. But if
Don't
you've got a
care.
little napkin in front of you, oh man,
Oh,
they're
they
so
were
good.
they were when we went home. You know,
Yeah.
they were watching Netflix snacks.
Good
But
stuff.
thank you, Matthew.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We are here starting the second half of our wonderful live stream with Solar Fusion. Y'all, can you jump in with another song?
Yes, this is I like to say this is a song that was maybe kind of a warning, and I believe I may have written it for myself, except I probably should have written it 15 years ago. It would have helped me out a lot more. This is called Further On Down the Line. I thought it was a bird, but it might have been a plane. There was something in my eyes, you know, I should probably look again. 'Cause when you're this close to the light, you can't just trust your eyes. The small things all look the same. We should take another look. We should make a little time before things get really shook. A little further down the line. Well, it's always been a dog-eat-dog world, but lately it's been leaning cat and mouse. Hang up the phones, we need to leave. They've traced the calls, they're all coming from inside the house. And it's always darkest before the dawn, so go ahead and put your lights back on. It's only in the dark that there's any doubt. We should take another look. We should make a little time before things get really shook. A little further down the line. Well, I wouldn't trade it all, but I might trade some if you're willing to make a deal. All things being equal, some of us are engines, but most of us are wheels. And when you can see all the flags ahead and all the lights start turning red, that ain't the time to borrow, beg, or steal. We should take another look. We should make a little time before things get really shook. A little further down the line.
Solar Fusion live here in the studio. Tim, you mentioned earlier it's felt like...
Don't hold me to anything I might have said earlier.
No, we have it recorded. You said it. You said it's been kind of prolific, maybe wasn't your word, but it's been a good time for
your fertile, yeah.
Your creative process. I'm wondering, are there places you go, things that you do that kind of allow you to be better in touch with that muse? Is there a process?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a firm, worked out process. It doesn't ever seem to be that way. But I take in whatever I read and whatever I see, and I try to allow myself the space to let that out. Now, understand most of the time I'm writing songs for therapy for myself, you know,
yes.
And have been forever.
I think that's common across a lot of songwriters.
And so I'm always trying to work out, I guess, whatever it is I'm actually thinking. And it just happens like recently I've been reading a lot of Alan Watts. And I've found like a couple of songs, the ideas that I've been reading have crept through, but there's no rhyme or reason to it. Like one of the songs, I had this idea, and this will give you an idea. This is the thought process. I saw a video of a guy playing the song Ripple, but he was standing in the middle of about 100 people, and he was just playing a guitar, and everybody in the crowd was singing. And it was a really moving video, and I was like, really cool. And I was like, man, I'd love to write a song like that where people know all the words, you know.
Right.
And also the ripple thing was there, and I was like, I love the idea of a ripple. And then it kind of dovetailed into this Alan Watts ideology of we all touch each other in a certain way, and so, you know, whatever ripple you create mixes with Kim's ripple, or Kirk's ripple all the way around.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's all running through my brain one morning while I'm working on videos for Solar Fusion, and it takes me a while. Every time I finish a video, it takes me a while to upload it to my computer. So I have guitars, like they're all over the place, and I have a writing guitar that's just really beat up strings on it and whatever,
Little
and it's sitting
pencil
right
sticking
here.
out of the end of it.
So yeah, so as I'm waiting for this thing to upload, a riff kind of pops out, and it fits in with this ripple idea, and I write a couple lines real quick, and then I work on another video, and I hit upload, and by the time I had gotten done with about 6 videos, I had written a stupid song, and it was there, and then all I had to do was kind of tweak it a little bit, but I didn't plan on doing it. But I also don't, when the lines started coming out, I didn't say, let me finish these 6 videos first. I just started writing.
Yeah, not now, Muse. I have other things to do.
Yeah, exactly. I remember Tom Waits one time saying, when the muse strikes, you either take it or you don't. He says, I remember one time I was riding down the road, and I didn't have a pen or a paper, and I said, go away, go bother Leonard Cohen,
Yep. So at some point, you then bring your songs to Alex, right?
Yes. Alex can tell you about her part of the process, because we're completely different on certain things.
So, Alex, how does that work for you?
Well, Tim, he writes a lot of songs, and then he'll make a scratch recording for me, and then I'll listen to them, or he'll usually play them for me in person.
Even better.
And we'll talk about whether we're gonna keep working on it. Or not.
Alex
So there's kind of a
tells me whether
selection-
they're good or
there's
bad.
a
Yes.
selection process that happens kind of right.
That's the initial
that-
triage. Is we'll bring it to Alex.
Yeah. And then the ones that make it through the triage phase, he'll send me a recording, and I'll listen to them and come up with parts and just try to hopefully enhance what he has already.
Now, the
finished.
hard part is I tinker all the time. So Alex and I don't work on the same timeline. So if I send her a copy and then she doesn't work on it for a week, I might have changed it in that time. So then
Sure.
she comes and says, I got a bass part for that song. And I'm like, okay, but this is the way it goes now.
We were talking
So-
about that in the before you guys joined us. Kirk played us my favorite Kirk Ridge song, and the first time I heard it was several years ago, and it's changed since then. Not emotionally, but some of the words
Yes.
here or there have changed, and so we were talking about how songs can evolve. So yeah, I can understand, especially early in the creation process, that evolution is likely to be a whole lot faster.
I'll keep
Yeah.
doing it for years. That song we played, Imagine Yourself, we've actually we just retweaked it recently, because it had fallen off the list forever, and it was one of my favorite songs. So I wanted to bring it back, and we kind of just retooled it a little bit, and also I for this last song for the song Further Down the Line, when I wrote it, I knew I wanted it to be a finger picking song, but I couldn't finger pick really well, so I think you guys know him. There's a guy named Justin Johnson. You know
Oh, yeah.
Justin Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. And
That's how Bob and I met, was with
through Justin Johnson.
Well,
Yeah.
I had a radio show over in Carborough, and I invited Justin on, and Justin brought Bob because Bob had been building Justin's
Guitars for him.
guitars at that time.
Okay, man. Yeah, I saw a video of him playing one of your cigar box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and it's crazy because I don't know. I think the first video that I came across was him playing a shovel guitar.
Yeah, he's sold more shovels than loaves, man.
And then I started following him, and then I saw that he had finger picking videos. So we were recording this song in about 2 weeks. So I made it my mission to watch all his videos, and kind of got okay at finger picking.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did that, then we revisited Imagine Yourself, because it used to just be a strumming type of song, and I wanted to finger pick it and put a little more into it. So it all the ripples come together,
Well, Tim and Alex, fascinating hearing you talk about music, and you can
We
stay
should
as
hear
long
some.
as you want this evening and tell us more. But in the time we have left for this live portion of the show, we need to get a few more songs in, if you'd be so kind.
Alrighty. This is a song called Kaleidoscope. I know I go on and on.
Oh, enjoying it.
It depends on which one of us you talk to. It could be a blessing or a curse. If you ever get the chance to see life as it truly is. Check out each and every color before your vision starts to drift. 'Cause with a little bit of luck and a little bit of hope, you'll see that life is a kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope, I'm on my way. Another spin around this wheel today. Some call it fate, some call it hope. Life is just a kaleidoscope. Another day, another dream, another vision to be found. Life is never only what it seems. The possibilities abound when that wheel spins round and round. Oh, round and round. For my thoughts, oh, you know I got a lot to say, and I would spill it all, but these words get in the way. Still we carry on, even when we're up against the ropes. There comes another dawn, like a kaleidoscope. Another day, another dream, another vision to be found. Life is never only what it seems. The possibilities abound when that wheel spins round and round. Oh, round and round. Oh, round and round. Oh, your castles in the air can disappear with a flick of the wrist. And if you want to change direction, just give it all another twist. There ain't nothing there to fix, 'cause there ain't nothing there that's broke. Sometimes a good shake is all you need of this old kaleidoscope. Another day, another dream, another vision to be found. Life is never only what it seems. The possibilities abound when that wheel spins round and round. Oh, round and round, round and round. Round and round and round and round, round and round and round it goes, and where it's gonna stop now? Oh, don't nobody, nobody, nobody knows now. Nobody knows now, now. Round and round and round and round and round and round and round it goes. Oh, round think so.
I have a question for Alex. Move the mic. See, we're gonna make her talk.
Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Are you also a lyricist? Are you a songwriter?
No.
Yes.
Well, I edit.
She's an editor.
I'm an editor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then because that arguably as a writer, I need you sometimes more than I need my own work. As an editor, what is the greatest gift that you bring to Tim's songs?
This is good.
As far as the lyrics go,
As far as any of it, like you bring a lot, but if you had to pick one or two things, how do you have the most impact on the songs he creates?
I feel
We
like
may ask we'll ask him to leave.
We'll put him in another room and let you answer.
Yeah. I feel like I don't play like normal bass lines. I play kind of counter melodies to
I've
his
noticed that.
melodies.
And it's
Yes.
amazing.
So I think that's hopefully that makes his lyrics shine more, I guess.
Well, they do. Just in that last song, I was watching you do that. He was playing on the down, and you were playing the up crescendo, and it made the lyrics pop. It was like da 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 da, and it absolutely made what you were saying pop.
She underscores what I write completely.
Yes.
I mean, in addition to, there are times when she'll say, "You should change this word to this," and 99.9% of the time, she's absolutely right.
Yep.
She's actually named a few of our songs because the names that I gave them were really dumb. You know, so. But yes.
I think so, it's good to have, like, I think a second opinion. Like he'll have a song and I'll listen to it. I'm like, oh, okay. Did you mean this? And maybe he did, maybe he didn't, and it's
Right.
okay if I think it means something else. But I think it's kind of
Sometimes it's not great to have a second
yeah,
opinion.
yeah. It depends who you ask. But
But it's also good to have songs that do that to people.
Yeah.
That you fill in with your own life experience and emotions what that lyric means when you
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah.
Well, I think if we drive it, I think we've got time for definitely one, maybe two more songs.
Let's do two.
All right,
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do here. This is a song called "Where the Rainbow Ends." One, two, three. Down the stairs to the street I go. Time feels stopped and I'm moving slow. In the distance a bell is ringing like a lullaby, you know. Out to where the rainbow ends, there's a place where the light just bends, and you can almost see right back to where you've been. I ain't thinking about what came before. Oh, the past is gone. Besides, that ain't what the past is for. There's no use trying to figure out how it all began. I'm just walking out to where the rainbow ends. I'm just walking out to where that rainbow ends. And out here neath the bright blue sky, I'm watching everybody as they walk on by like they're much too busy or way too late to even try. And they say if it isn't for the money and it ain't for the show, and there isn't any reason that they'll ever know, Maybe they should all just mind their own without asking why. Life is twists and turns and back and forth. Now for every move not made, another line gets crossed. And if you think you knew where you were headed, well, you better guess again. Me, I'm just walking out to where the rainbow ends. I'm just walking out where the rainbow ends. I may be just a dreamer, looking for a place where the air is cleaner, where the grass is a little bit greener on every side. And that rainbow way out yonder, well, it's there for when I wander, for when my road gets dark and I can't see the light. No longer carrying some heavy load. I'm no longer searching for some pot of gold. I'm not trying to figure out how it all began. I'm just walking out to where that rainbow ends. I'm just walking out where that rainbow ends now.
Oh,
Thank
dear
you.
viewer, dear listener, don't go away. We've got one more song coming up, but I've got to remind you that you are listening to Solar Fusion on Pass the Hat, and you can learn more at solarfusion.com. SOULRFUSION.com, solarfusion.com. And there you can click on the little hamburger menu. You can click on shows, and you can see that the next show coming up on the website is down in Wilmington, the weekend of October 26th. If you're anywhere down near Wilmington, the weekend of October 26th, head over to Live at Ted's, and you can catch this
Tickets
live.
are on sale now. Sorry.
Nope, it's been a pleasure listening to you. Can't wait for this last one.
All righty. We just jumping right into it.
Jump
Yep.
right into it.
All right. This is a song about luck. That kind of luck where you have an important meeting and you don't oversleep, and you find $20 in your coat that you didn't know was there. That kind of day. It's called Another Lucky Day. 1, 2, 3. Throw my hat on the bed, I light 3 on a match. I walked under a ladder, carrying a big black cat. But I'm not scared of matches, and the cat's in the bag. It's just the way it is. I'm lucky like that. I don't have to cross my fingers just for luck. I can step on all the cracks I want. It's just another lucky day. Somewhere I know the sun shining right on me. And I'm good with the plan, whatever that plan might be. I'm gonna walk in the sunshine till they make me sleep in the shade. Salt over my shoulder, and I got it made. I don't have to cross my fingers just for luck. I can step on all the cracks I want. Ain't no voodoo, another lucky day. Triskaidekaphobia, broken mirrors, you can take your pick. You can't knock me down, and you can't sink my ship. I sail the 7 seas now, under a lucky wind. I whistle past the graveyard, and I'm gone again. And I don't have to cross my fingers just for luck. Can step on all the cracks I want. It's just another lucky day. I don't have to cross my fingers just for luck. I can step on all the cracks I want. It's just another lucky day.
Friends, you have been listening to WHUP's Pass the Hat with Soul or Fusion out of Wilmington. We are now, no, don't go away just yet. I want y'all to wave goodbye to the camera. We're going to bid our viewers farewell, but y'all aren't going to go away because you're going to go to WHUPFM.org and hit that Listen Live button, or you're going to tune in, or you're going to Radio Garden. You're going to find us, you're going to grab another drink, and you're going to kick back and listen to some more music.
Music provided by Solar Fusion. We've got their playlist queued up, ready to go, but right now the live stream ends and we're waving goodbye.